Thank you, Mr. Kekota, for having me. I'm Mr. Bojang Amadou, the principal of Mansa-Colley Senior Secondary School. Yeah, I take this opportunity to thank the Fine TV for coming to Mansa-Colley to find out what's actually happening, the burning issue of the day. Yeah, just a brief history of the school. Mansa-Colley started from way back in 2011. It started at the nursery school. Right, from nursery school, the proprietor deemed it necessary to open a lower basic school. Then from lower basic school, the upper basic school was opened in 2018. So 2018 was the actual year I came here to serve as a teacher and also the vice principal of the Mansa-Colley Bojang upper basic school in 2018. We started the senior school in 2021. Right, yet I was still serving as the vice principal of the senior secondary school and together with the upper basic school. And the first batch of grade 12 wrote to the exam in 2024. So this batch 2025 is actually our second set of students who wrote to the WAEC. Yeah, and again, last year the students actually did very, very well. We registered 86 candidates last year, and they did extremely well because we got 100% pass. None of the students failed. Yeah, and we got a student with 6 A1s was our best result last year. But basically, all the 86 candidates passed very well. And out of these 86 candidates, 70 of them are presently at the University of the Gambia. Yeah, 5 of them traveled, others are helping their parents in some other businesses. But 70 are right now at the University of the Gambia. And it will be interesting for the people out there to know that Mansa-Colley is a private school, but unlike other private schools, this is the only private school in this country where more than 60% of the students came from poor backgrounds. They have been helped by the school proprietor. They have been helped by other people abroad. So it's not a school for the rich people per se, right? Most of our students are from very, very poor backgrounds. Yeah, so that's important for us to know. And again, the school actually assists, right? From the school level after grade 12, in the tertiary level, the school still assists because the 70 at the university presently, 30 of them are being sponsored by the school. With regards to their tuition, 30 students are being sponsored by the school, right? And away from sponsoring them, the school also created an allowance right for them of $5,000 on a monthly basis for their transport, their photocopying at the university. So the school is actually going extra mile to help the students from the school right to outside the school. So this is exactly what the school is doing. Coming back to 2025 results, it may surprise many out there, but it can never be a surprise to those in Mansa-Colley and within, right? Because it doesn't come overnight. The school actually worked tirelessly to achieve such result. We were expecting it, and we knew it is going to turn out this way, because like helping students, right? Convincing them, encouraging them to write a private WAEC, and then bring them on board to stay in campus for several months. These students were staying in this school campus since November, right? They wrote to private WAEC. In fact, before this, most of them got even 6 A1s or 5 A1s at the private WAEC. That was, taken in November, December. So after the private, they continue to stay in campus. Up to grade 12, they left this campus the day they finished their last paper. So a lot of things were put together to attain this results. While they are staying in the campus, their movement was strictly restricted. Okay, and again, if you look at it sometimes, like students actually are more into social media issues. If you look at the exam in general, the credibility of the exam is being eroded gradually. Right, because some will say there are WhatsApp groups that the students subscribe to that will send answers to the questions. A lot of malpractices here and there, a lot of noise out there, right? For us to actually create or to build these students that will never tell lies, that will never engage in malpractice, we started from our internal examinations, right? Internal examinations. If you are caught spying, you are caught cheating, your whole term is cancelled. Which means you can never go to the next level. You have to repeat, because if your whole term is cancelled, obviously you can be promoted to the other level. So that's where we begin. Right, when it comes to also these social media issues, when we bring the students on board to stay in campus, we confiscate all their mobile phones from them. We take all their mobile phones from them. That completely disconnect them from the social media issues. They'll be here, there's time to wake up, there's time for group studies, there's time for contact with the teachers, right? Everything is timely. So we program their life in such a way that they'll become responsible and also responsive to the aspirations of the school. So this is what we have been, right, since last year. So gradually they went for the WAS, right? They will prepare in the school, right? In the morning, they wake up and do some activities, right? At night, some teachers will come and have class with them. All thanks go to the proprietor of the school, who will transport teachers from their destinations, come to the school, right? Have class with the students at night and drove them back home. He was the one doing that because the school is not easy to reach. From the highway to here is difficult to come. So the proprietor will take it upon himself to transport teachers from their destinations to the school after he will return them to their various homes. So this is what we have been doing. So with this, right, there is no way that we can underperform. Okay, students are actually trained to do things right in their own way, to depend on their own ability, not to depend on somebody else's ability. Since at grade 7, we group them to be like that. Sometimes we give exams in this school uninvigilated. You give a test to the class, you go on your way. Right? They will do it and you will come and mark it, you will not observe any malpractice. That's how we have been training them. So anything that a student score in this school, they have actually worked hard for it. The result is a true reflection of their performance, not otherwise.
Coming down to this monument achievement that the school registered just of recent, that raised eyebrows of many, and this is the reason why we are here.
Yeah.
We learned that the school, most of the students perform very well. Like over 70 students got 9 credits. We want you to confirm that for us, please.
Yes, we've registered 130 candidates this year, 2025. And out of these 130 candidates, 76 students registered 9 credits. 76. Among these 76, 2 of them got 8 A1s. 2 of them. 1 got 7 A1s. Right? The 6 A1s and the 5 A1s together is up to 20. Those got 6 A1s and 5 A1s. If you add them together, it's up to 20. So that is the performance registered this year. Yeah. And out of this 130, 122 have a credit in both maths and English. And surprisingly also, maths that from the report published by MOPSI, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, if you look at the statistics, performance in maths has declined. It has declined, right? But not in our case. Because all the 130 students registered in this school all have credit in maths, and the last is C5. From A1 to C5, all the 130 candidates. Okay, so that's how we perform this year.
Is there any student who underperform?
There's no student because the list we have here is 5 credits, including maths and English. So there's no student in this school, right, who don't have 5 credits including maths and English. So the list, the underperform student, is 5 credits, and that was also based on some reasons, right? Some reasons because the student was not actually that much punctual. We have to call the parents at some point, to redress that particular situation. Okay, then the student finally agreed to come back and concentrate. Okay, he was the one who got the 5 credits. Yeah, but all others are from 9 coming down to 7 credits. Yeah.
What message do you have for the parents and also those who are watching this interview right now?
Okay, the message I have for everybody out there is Mansa-Colley Bojang School is here to serve the needs of the nation. And Mansa-Colley Bojang School is not actually segregating anybody from coming here. Everybody is welcome to Mansa-Colley, right? From nursery school up to senior school. We just have criteria that we set for our admission, right? Anybody who come for the admission, if you meet that criteria, automatically you'll be on board, right? But the school is here to address the needs of the nation. And for us to address the need of the nation, we have to know the problems. When problems are identified, solutions can be forthcoming. But problems unidentified, there cannot be any solution because in the first place they are not identified. So when we admit students here, the first thing we do is to actually find out, right, the problems that those students are facing academically, and we try to address those issues. That's why every time we give them 6 tests plus 2 exams. That 6 tests plus 2 exam is what we use cumulatively for you to move to another level, whether it is grade 8 or grade 9 or grade 11 or grade 12. All right. So this school is like any other school. We have above average students, we have average students, we have below average students. Surprisingly, there are some students in this school who will score a CGPA of 0.5, 0.6, 0.10, etc. Just like any other school. But now, what are we doing differently? Is we do screening effectively, right? You can come as a very weak student. In the long run, we can see you as a very, very brilliant student. We'll admit some here with very, very poor aggregates, but at the end, they'll be doing better than those with good aggregates if they respect the coaching and the advice from the teachers. So what we actually do before you reach grade 9 or before you reach grade 12, there are assessments that you have to go through, and you have to actually satisfy the committee beyond reasonable doubt that you are fit enough to go to this other level. That's why before you reach grade 9 or grade 12, you already get the best out of the rest. So others will be asked to repeat. There are some who don't want to repeat will seek for transfer and they will move to other schools. So this school is here for everybody. That is why, again, last year we also start engaging in sports, because we think there should be that holistic development of the child. Right? And some children are very good academically, but some are very good, right, otherwise. So we have an SMT meeting. We met with the proprietor. We say, what can we do for students who are not good academically, but they are very good in other avenues, like sports? Then we started engaging in sports. Right? Bring up, students who are actually very good in that discipline. Help them to succeed in that area. Okay? Last year was our second year to participate in the inter schools. Regional hits, we came out first. West Coast region. We went to the national finals at Bessie, we came out first. Right? For the second participation. So it means, like, what people are supposed to be asking is, what are they doing differently to achieve this resounding success, right? Rather than, bringing eyebrows or bringing negative comments, alongside with the success. Success doesn't come easy. So ask the formula that we use to get that success. You also follow, we should all follow good practices. We travel far and wide, right? 2 years ago, myself, the proprietor, and other teachers went up to UK, right, to find out good practices. What are they doing differently that we can actually adopt to make a headway? We came out with some recommendations that we came and implemented in the school. All right, so different factors are attached to the success. So for those factors to be forthcoming, we have to sacrifice and actually look at the job first before any other thing. Okay, because, like, the job at hand is the most important, because it is one that is putting the food on your table. So if you don't respect that job, you are not going to get what you are eyeing. And that's one of the problems with many people, right? Even teachers in the profession, right? Especially the young teachers. This advice will go to them, all right? They just use the teaching profession as a gateway. That's not the problem. Everybody is looking for a greener pasture, all right? Whatever, suits your advantage, that's what you're supposed to go for, right? But in as much as that is also important, you also look at the present job at hand. Respect that job. Take it with utmost seriousness. You will easily get what you are eyeing for out there. But if you neglect this other one, you disregard this other one, you will never get the one that you are eyeing. And that is actually affecting many young teachers in the system. They want to go elsewhere, but do not respect what they are doing. All doors are shut up for them. Okay? When one door is locked, many more are open. But this one that is locked, don't allow it to lock many other doors for you. Alright? If you don't respect the present one, the other is going to be for you. All those doors that are open out there, it will shut all those doors down for you. So that's just a little bit piece of advice for the young teachers out there.
Yes, coming down to your staff setup. Are all your staff Gambian teachers or there are others who are foreign teachers.
Okay. Look at the staff sort of from the upper and senior, 97% are all Gambian. 97% are all Gambian because we have 2 or 3 Sierra Leoneans, but the rest are all Gambian. Okay, and most of our teachers teach in other schools. They are here on part time. Okay, there are very few that are on full time. I think 80% of our teachers are on part time. So now, what are we doing different? Because these teachers teaching in this school are also teaching in other schools. They will come here teach in the morning, go to other schools in the afternoon, or teach in the other schools in the morning, come here in the afternoon. All right, and what they are teaching is what they are teaching the other schools too. But what are we doing different? One thing we are also doing differently is the contact hours also differ. We begin lessons at half past 8. We close at 3:30, and then start studying at 3:30 to 4:30. So from 8:30 to 4:30 we are here. Okay, and we also make sure our teachers cover the syllabus in grade 11, so that grade 12 can be only for revision and also past papers. So we have enough time to cover the syllabus from 8:30 to 4:30. That's the normal contact hour in this school. So the 880 hours the ministry is talking about, we go far beyond that. So we cover the syllabus in grade 11. Grade 12 is only revision and also to revise past papers. So a student who cover the entire syllabus, anywhere the question may be lifted from, the student actually have an idea of how to answer that particular question. Yeah. So that's another thing that we are doing differently from other schools, looking at the contact hours. Yeah.
So I'm so happy. I'm so happy with what I'm hearing from you right now. Actually, it's important for the local listeners to also know what we are discussing here. The demanding for la man be confinando pour na parents will finan salon de minte da. Assalamu alaikum badi man ko la na kamela bimbale Mansa-Colley Bojang upper and senior school le jang ni school alhamdulillah ni exam min tam date wolong senior school le exam min ke la performance follow ma school do long mi ya so sangin deng so wala tin nanko batuma na jang pour ka interview so ka dinin karo ni interview so ni tical ni karam do ni wolen si jambi ni karambu la alpha ni fon bijani ni kita Mr. Bojang lafta e demanding fo mo le nyinto ni achievement to ni anata nyadile
ya barka bake Kekura Fine TV ala najang adiatanya bake akatanya sewoti akatanya kontanoti wala bonanje ala na karamundo jang ka nyinen karoke kulum dending nyinang exam wala ekavami was we en kontan bake ayo karamo nyin amanke karamo merim bati ngama karamo nyin commence 2011 ne sankono nga start nursery school le karamo tinyo wolto Muktar Way Bojang muki brekama sefo yango Bojang wol dimu wole karamo nyin yele commence nursery school la 2011 bije inaraje ko isakano primary school hotel yo fana try wo fana tata anyama inaraje ko ngara opa besigoto yo fana try wo fana anyama ko sai na sawo senior school do so sai ndeni ma senior school do opa besigo commence 2018 ne senior school commence 2021 so na badge follow karam renewal minute ni graduate exam okay wala kata serundi 2024 nyinam mun na badge fulanyangol ti 2025 yo serung dinding tanse ni woro wole to sa exam nyinto o din tanse ni woro mo be na da pass mo kin bi miya fail bon serung mi na dinu ni category na dinu beti we ikavmi A1 min sembota point beti we woro soto ni warta so kabo kada incident kaga ngaji be ko jari wala ñinanti fonsa ko min satin na ko min warata serundati tijalla ma ko to anen principal lu propato nga sida ko ka nga jose samoro nyaadile kada ñin ko la nata tamandrial faling pour ñinan sabata jardi so tamandrial ko bari falinda nara ma ko ba ka ñinan binan jardi bake fon yo ñunan tan ding keme ding tan saba ngole to sabe exam mun to o ding keme ding tan saba ko afu min moti de mi ya feel and ibela kare beta minti way credit mun le soro kono to kono ay nun le soro ibela kare beta wolde yo ñinin keme ding tan sabo min fana se mol jaal demanding fanna min ka fay maramadi skolon si faroti o fanna ñinan masakundala kato bala ele fanna ñi ay dini ñaal barande ñi exam o ñinan bar wo manken to la problem wote because wo fanna ñi to dini keminin tan sabo be ibe asrole and min ibe tabira minti wo C5 le soto so wo fanna man naken to la problem wote yo ñi tan kemi dini tan sabo fana ko tan sabo fana ko no dindin tawro ni woro bige wol be 9 kedile soto right dindin tawro wala anan ni woro wol be 9 kedile soto okay wodin tan tawro dindin woro kono mofla bige wala A1 sele soto mofla mo clean bige way A1 woro la soto bar minya A1 lulni woro soto newla ga dafa dindin muang so minang naketulu birata bagale bari amam fo kato koma kato killing binno wala sayo right ila hormo ila bunya ani la wakilo karam wala fula tical la wakilo because nyin karam be ka findi ding abe tical dum min tical moy karam ni man silol tandila ya min ke to kala no so tical fana nata wakil bake kadin wol dema min sama nyambal wolon karam mun te fonti min kalo kajo ka karam mun ko wada wat ba on dole min dino dara grade 9 official grade 12 ika sabade karam mun kono jan ika programme sote lawdol bela wadol bela ka studio wadol bela ti jafana studio wadol bela yo ñim programme teñi Mutar Bojang wala ka tati yalla kam la school kono suto ay sama karam mun to e dino karam ni ay sendi la school kono so afana kata ku baka ñi ko yo naji yo fana flanya o mbamina ke kan karam mun do man tarmin ke kan min ka tin nan ngani result soro kar mun dol man mi soro no ngala wala kuma da bake because dawoda taman bir kendol bi jele annun yondol ya mare ko le kara university ko ni ba dogo dawoda tamar ni kendol kisi na tamar ni kendol soro ne soro yene fana e bulol no kan ndona mene ke kan tamar ndum yalto killing na dinnolu nke wakil ni pour examen ka fi private was ko ke November December na dino ke nange diamundi ngal val diamundi pour dino ma ko private was ke yo kabiru won November nka dinno wolta nka nanke sabande kar mun kono ja dinga sabande kar mun kono jang e ka steering jan te e ka sejan kabiru won November fo private exam ke pare yo private exam bang eta was exam fo la wobe ka tara sabatin karamun ko so dulu waro mi sawru ya kana bo karamu wo ka tara sabatin karamun ko ja yo ni ba sabatin jam fana mbige alaw ita han sokon han alfal mbige alaw kana jam bak wadni wades naji biro ba man ko wati han le mo wal funul nta be busilal because kile ngaji ko ni mo wal funul aka dinno ba bagale exam ko yindo anno mo wal funul ni pour dinno la wis karamu do aba exam o nyina kuliya jindikan kada mo jaba ngene ka bo dinno ko mal funo lose ka tapale yake ka sunyaro be exam ko no yo kam ndo won jang mammo wal funo alawja mi nga mu to bindim bul karam mu wado ko no nka sisle min tamo banda ko dal ci wul fulay do o gala nga sendil okay ni na rester yang go be table ni mo funo table ke be ma wod la clean ni exam o ballum minna wonon ko funo sendil so jang so dala biyang kabodin la karola karawati yalla karola annu so bañin wala ka kayde kendo bonde so bañin dal tijallon dinnolu anen karam diyo so be so ma ko na da tayato lo lim la se bollo propato karam diyo tijal dinnolu min nani nyambala alfal parce alfal jama babije ya dinnolu la wato so baga pour kere karam ko kiskis e ban ko la wado wadi be tijal ko la ni min ba so dirin jang te kajirin kala ko mi ba kering wadni wadi e fons nana na dinnolu jibe so alwan fana boka wo fana kontan ko yo alfal be ko gino ko kaji dinnolu ta nyaato anu nyarda o baso kan yo kamun ba ko ma woni serung dino me exam ni go mo tan sai anim mo woro ni me aka serung mo taw woro la ni lulu wolbe ba university la sai wolbe biel and wo mo taw woni lo ko mo university mo mon kada fo mo ni lulu kada mo ko wolbe university jo university ba ser ngene up to $3,500 every semester. Okay, wala na full sanyi na kala wodo karamol ko o ma ko do bedira aman nan kala university jodama bari e ka jiba ko do fana dila min ta fo dar si wulu pour e university ko taman la ni minna ila kati dara ko lu ila paso anin ko do le bakalo ko min kon so fana ma ko do melo karamol kadi dinno wala so dinno man ko ke karanda ma ke fen ge 12 ke bula jew nyama nge kana fa ge 12 ila fa ke min sama na defana ya ke wote elo kan wannan ko magar sival bedi
sai enrollment of university nang tamu ni banda mo bina kan paten be mu yamare dila alfalla tu mumbe ila dingul nat la ni karam mu da
okay taro kuma sala ku afu nyami anun taro jang aduga kendole ku sonarin aga kenyo ku kolembal because Gambia making momo bijang badon le bebul banta an momo e kala fu kenol momo e kala kele mo sama sila kenol kan so wodalo kan akan batani bak min taro sira jang nde min jida hanin jitan tada min dala hanin fer so kono sutole ngam mo tara siring bambuka pour ye nanga kaja kajiwe dos na ja nyaadile so mambalam pour mo nana jang bar problem ba kilim bi janga min soto wolong space the classroom mansia bu ko grade 7 class fellow 8 class fellow 9 class fellow ni da ten every stream killing no okay so ning grade 10 do sada mo kemeni mo tan grade 10 okay na exam o kill na banda pour mo na exam mo keme woro na exam anu sada mo kemeni tan na mal wanda ku sonarin so no mo kimin taw ta mo kemo woro kono ngatar ko modo kono bos bani wala banto fala ku ke le banna kaya le banna dem gambe do ngirja nsamina kono pour ka dol fana ma kono pour fana nana wo kene bada ku da bal wana serum wo promo ka grade 7 class do class 7 nyaw pour alis minimum dan so fa sama nona wala blawal woto sa hani sa hamolom pour ka fandude pour ka kul fanunde bara amang sonya because ka kul fanunde ay kodo nyin ka okay ami karum bla ka nyo fana private school olong ba kul kala ay kodo nyin ka okay so waranna ka dano nyin bandale nim mol jele melan ko ni mu ku ke nyolde ka danyo nyin bulu pour na classroom jama so wana ka room jama so sa kul da waramino mo jaw bande man silo so no kananang o ma silo so no kananang sa pour kukendo ning taman nyabaton bije mo be sa wofna enjoy no so mo na min ko bal nimbara do bije wolong kana karamuto silo nying bo janna man dia mi jira mono ko nya kana muto jang akolere bakele silo man be hande man ding sako sama kon parvani somo studies nka mas juna pour sa banno juna somo somo studies ban an sama na wudnani nyamoto ini ne tatam exam mandrong ko somo studies tadle mais nan ko okay pour yanne bu na sama warda bake silo nyina kuo bare memma sekunda mo yu kayagale na sama ko dilal tole min na fe silo nyin na ko koros na jibo so ko ma ko bakala pour kana silo nyin dada so nim problem go bije wo silo problem wolo ani mang fanu bake pour ka mo ma sambana ke banda ke sambana school ko ja na class wal mansia o fana barada dol baro ko la right namilta do bola wol kalas so man dara wala karol tijal makara ndo jang kalas man dara wala karol bos na mo da do bola right yeta minna nta ele ko kisi nga ko isa keno amina nina da isa falan dilo keno fanala wol nabiya
sabula ngayo sign lo meta lo fana de kandirin and then in the military la kuma la bounty jibe lali
okay let me say my final word to the general audience out there is actually to give the thanks and the praises to the school proprietor, Mr. Mukhtar Y. Bojang, who actually is working tirelessly to ensure that this school attain a resounding success. I will secondly also thank all the teachers, right, for the effort, right, for the sacrifice, okay, for the commitment that they are actually doing. They are actually second to none. They leave all that they are doing. All teachers here will go extra mile to ensure that students perform very well in their various subjects. They will compete, right? They will like sometimes challenge each other. That this year the sciences will do better than the commerce. The commerce here will say this year the commerce will do better than the sciences. That's why they are actually organizing extra classes free of charge for them, right? Even right now, during this summer, the commerce department, business studies department, when they look at the performance of their grade 10 and grade 11, those going to grade 11, those going to grade 12, they feel there are some lapses. Now they are organizing class for them every Wednesday and every Thursday, free of charge. Grade 10s, those going to grade 11 and those going to grade 12 will stay after the summer studies hour, after 1:30. They'll be with them there up to 4 o'clock. So that they cover up, right, those perceived weaknesses. So teachers who are doing that, the sky is the limit. They can attain anything. They can achieve anything. And also the school is also motivating the teachers. That is also another important aspect. Teacher motivation. What are we doing differently is what I'm concentrating on. Right, teacher motivation also is there. We create a lot of packages for teachers to make sure that they are actually little bit stable financially. To give them the impression or the hope that whatever I'm doing here, right, I'm doing it and I'm being rewarded accordingly. Okay, yeah. So at the end of the day, we actually make sure that we give something to the teachers that will actually, take them to another level financially. So teacher motivation is also another factor that is actually also making us to get a resounding success. Because whatever they are doing, they know at the end, right, something fruitful will come out of it. Okay, and they know at the end of the day when they perform, right, exceptionally very, very well, that may also be a package that is going to be created for them by the school. Okay, so with this type of performance, how can you leave those years like that empty-handed? So, but it's early to preempt that. We are going to meet with the school proprietor and the board to see what we can do for the teachers. And when the time comes, we'll invite you to come and cover that event too. What are we doing for our teachers to make sure that they also go extra mile next year to get more than what we get this year? So the plans are already there for us to be successful academically from now right up to eternity. Yeah, we are ready for the text, and we think we can overcome any problem that is lying ahead.
Bojang, it's a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fanta Suso, a student of Mansa-Colley Bojang Senior Secondary School.
And please tell us how many credits you have in this year's WAEC exams.
I got 9 credits with 4 A's.
4 A's.
Yes.
So can you tell us some of the subjects that you have A?
I have civic education, government, history, and Islamic studies.
You are A in all.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how do you feel the time you realize that you have this 9 credits?
Actually, it wasn't a surprise because we worked hard for it. So I felt so happy, but I wasn't actually surprised because I knew that I will have something like that.
So what efforts have you taken to achieve this monumental achievement?
If you know Mansa-Colley, you know that we stay in the dormitory. So that is one thing that really helped us. Our stay here in the dormitory. So that gave me more time to study. So I think that is one thing that really helped me.
What message do you have for your teachers who made this thing possible?
I can't thank my teachers enough. I am very grateful. They have supported me, and then their guidance is what gave me this good result. Thank you so much to all my teachers, and especially Uncle Muki for giving us the platform to stay in the school and to study, and all the extra classes he provided for us. Thank you so much, Uncle Muki.
about your parents?
Thank you to my parents. They know that I am so grateful to them for their support from the beginning up to now. Thank you so much.
My name is Abubakar Koli. I'm a science student. I got 9 credit, 6 A's and 3 B's.
Which school?
Mansa-Colley.
How do you feel when you realize that you've got 9 credit that everybody is craving for?
Alhamdulillah, I felt grateful and relief. Yeah, I was so happy the time I had the news that I got 9 credit and some A's.
Abubakar, can you please tell us some of the sacrifices you took to achieve this success?
Uh, like since from the beginning, we have always been working together. It has always been hard, but Alhamdulillah, God has really helped us to achieve such an impressive results. Yeah. First, I want to thank Allah for making this possible. To my family, I'm really grateful for them, more especially my mom. Yeah, I'm grateful for their support, their endless love and sacrifice. To most importantly, Uncle Muki, which is like the proprietor of the school, he has been an important pillar in my academic journey. I would also love to say a big thank you to this man. To the teachers and non-teaching staff, words can't really express how much I am thankful to you guys. Yeah, I would love to say a big thank you to you all. And also to my friends. Yeah, I would also love to thank them for always being part of me. Yeah. And I would also love to thank you too.
Can you tell us what do you want to be now you
Yeah,
finish your exams?
yeah. For me right now, I have like a passion of being an engineer in future. I want to study petrochemical engineering. Yeah, that's what I want to study.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
and congratulations.
yeah.
My name is Alaji Kagbo, a student of Mansa-Colley Bojang, a former student actually, and studied science in this school.
When you realize that you have 9 credits in this year's WAS exams, how do you feel?
Yes, it was a mixed feeling of happiness and gratitude, learning that I was able to hit up to 6 A's with 3 B3s, and especially the A in English language was most thrilling to me for a fact that it shows the hard work of our teachers, the relentlessness, and all of the staff in the school, the commitment they put into their work. It shows all of that. So I was most especially happy and grateful to our teachers and to Allah for the ability to be able to have such results.
English used to be one of the most difficult subjects for many students in this country. How are you able to achieve A in English study?
Yes, it would not be very true if I say it is easy. It is not easy. But to be able to improve in English, you have to be able to improve on your writing skills. And to be able to do that, you have to be someone who reads a lot. You should be able to reach out to books and also watch movies. When you watch movies, you see the different ways in which people speak and the different ways in which people write. And through those ways, you can be able to improve your writing skills. So mostly understand how you write and try to improve on that. Know what you are able to write best, like if it is letter writing, if it is an article, or if it is storytelling. Find out that thing you are good at and stick to that.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what message do you have for your teachers and also your parents who help you to achieve this great success?
Yes. First, I would like to start with my parents. To my mom, I would like to thank her very much. She has always been there. And to my dad, they were always there throughout the way. From the first day, I remember the first day she took me to school. And on my graduation day, not long ago, she came here with me together with my dad. So I'm much grateful. Now to my teachers, I am speechless. They gave us their all. They were always here with us during the nights and even during the days. They would come here very early in the morning. They had better things to do, but they still come here to help us. And for that, we are very grateful. They are excellent teachers, and they give us their all. They did not hold back. Yeah.
Now that you've taken your results and you performed remarkably, what other channel do you want to take?
Yes. Right now, I am planning on adventuring into medicine. Yeah. So right now, that is my general target. But as students, as young students, we are open to opportunities. So our career is much like open-ended. So we are open to opportunities. One day may bring another thing. So right now, my mind is set on medicine, but another thing can pop up. So I'm always open to opportunities.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.